Hello, I'm Erik Smith reporting for Fangirl Magazine, and this is my reaction video to the new Ant-Man trailer. The full trailer just came out this morning, and I want to talk about it. I just watched it, and I've got to say I'm excited. Now, I'm a huge fan of Ant-Man, always have been. Back in the 80s, my favorite comic book was Iron Man, and the Scott Lang version of Ant-Man was kind of a big part of the Iron Man comic back in the day. Guest starred quite a lot. I think maybe he was even working for Tony Stark. So I really got to know the character. I like the Hank Pym version, but the Scott Lang version is kind of the one that I really grew up with. And that's the version being played by Paul Rudd in the new Ant-Man movie, is Scott Lang. He's a burglar, essentially, and he has a young daughter named Cassie, and she's sick, I think, and the reason he burgles is, he needs money for her medical bills, if I remember all this correctly. And in the comics, he stumbles across the Ant-Man costume, I believe, and takes it and becomes Ant-Man and eventually becomes a hero. As we see in the movie, Michael Douglas is playing Hank Pym, the creator of Ant-Man and the original Ant-Man, and he's giving the costume to Scott Lang. But I think the trailer looks really good. This one shows us a lot of great stuff. I personally love the interaction between Ant-Man and the ants. I've seen a reaction video, and one of the people just doesn't dig the whole insect thing, but that's a big part of the character. I like that that's in there. Excuse me. Yellow Jacket doesn't look like the comic book character, but does look really cool. I like the look of Yellow Jacket in the movie. It's a lot of cool action in here, and a lot of humor as well. And for those who see the trailer, at the toy train scene, I literally laughed out loud. It just struck me as really funny. I really liked that a lot. So yeah, Ant-Man, love the character. When I play Marvel Dice Masters, and I've written about that on the Fangirl website. It's a great game. Go check out what I wrote. Check out the game, Marvel Dice Masters. But when I found out there was an Ant-Man character, I went nuts trying to find this character. I finally got him and added him to my team immediately just because I'm such a huge fan. So that's the only easily accessible picture of Ant-Man I had to show you, was this card that I use for my Marvel Dice Masters team, just because I'm a huge fan. So it's one of those movies, I think when you're a fan, you get a little nervous when you hear about a movie coming out based on a property that you like. Same thing kind of with Guardians of the Galaxy, although with James Gunn's name attached to it, I was pretty sure it was in good hands, but I wasn't really aware of, I want to say Peyton Reed is the name of the director of this, and I'm not real familiar with his work. If I am, I don't know it, because I don't know what else he's done. But, so you get a little nervous about what's going to be done to these properties that you love, and there have been some bad comic book movies, but this full trailer, I think, looks great. Evangeline Lilly has a couple nice scenes. A very funny one with Paul Rudd. Like I said, I love the stuff with the ants. I love the way the costume looks. I love the way Yellow Jacket looks. Michael Douglas looks fine. We'll see how they develop the Hank Pym character for this. Obviously, there are some changes from the comic book universe to the cinematic universe, because in the comic book universe, Hank Pym was the creator of Ultron, and we already know from the upcoming Avengers Age of Ultron that Hank Pym was not the inventor of Ultron. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what they do with his character. Are we going to see that Hank Pym was Ant-Man for a while, or is it just something he came up with and decided that Scott Lang was the guy to don the costume? I don't know. Something we'll find out. That's pretty much all I have to say. I just think it looks fantastic. It comes out in July, and I am very much looking forward to it. I was a huge Guardians fan before that movie came out, and I absolutely love that movie. Huge Ant-Man fan. I'm not quite as nervous as I may have been before this trailer came out. It looks like they're doing it right. So I'm looking forward to July when the movie comes out. And I think that's all I have to say about it. I mean, it's just a short trailer, so there's not too much to talk about. So, as I said, I'm Erik Smith for Fangirl Magazine. And check out the trailer for Ant-Man. Check out Fangirl Magazine website. Check out the other videos on Fangirl's YouTube channel. And I'll see you next time.